Mac, I've just started streaming. Good evening, everybody watching the stream. Good evening, Mac here with me, and also Thunder. Hello, guys.
Good evening, everybody.
I had an interesting day, Mac.
Good.
I visited an old friend at Simheaven Flight here in Midrand today, and we flew the Beach 1900 and the Seneca, Piper Seneca.
What, simulator or real life?
No, real proper professional simulators, the ones they use for real world training.
Right. Okay.
And that was lovely. It was absolutely brilliant. I even had an engine failure once on the B1900, and then I had first one engine and then both engines die on the Seneca. He thought it would be cool to test me.
Did you manage to get them down?
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Good.
I was impressed. Good evening, Scotsman, Geert, Steve, Dave. Yeah, lunchtime in Texas. I'm in Texas virtually. This is Dallas, by the way. I think you guys saw in the notes there in the stream name. So, yeah, I thought it would be nice to maybe fly in the day and then go to the US to do it.
Okay. What's the weather like? Neil's first question will be.
Let me just get to the weather. I hope it doesn't bomb me out. Earlier tonight, it bombed me out already once. This is a test version of xEnviro again, number 10. So there's your weather. Can you read that? We've got a bit of gusting winds and broken clouds and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Winds and turbulence more than anything.
Yeah.
We're interested in, isn't it?
Yes. Hello, other Dave. Welcome to you as well.
Is this a long enough flight that you can try xEnviro and without it?
Not really. No, this is just about an hour's flight, but we can play with it. We can see. As long as it doesn't bomb us out, before we change anything, we must just do a safe flight. So just remind me.
Yeah.
In the heat of the moment, and while I'm dealing with aircraft stream and talking, I might miss it. So
yeah, that's fine.
You can try it.
Have you spoken with Zibo or not?
No, it's spoken. Why?
I was just wondering whether you'd spoken to him about what the improved AP autopilot and flight director, including autopilot trim, what that meant.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's a culmination of just everything he's been toying with, and this is one of the reasons that I said to you, Janie, at JarDesign not to update Linda yet. Let's just get 21 out, because as long as he's tinkering with the trim, we're going to chase our tail fixing Linda the whole time.
That's what I was,
So. But I don't know the specifics now, Mac. I just don't. Me and Zibo, when we did have an exchange of words, it was about something else.
Okay.
We were actually talking about the compatibility with Level Up. So.
I see we had a master class in aviation for our masters in the room earlier.
Yes. I learned something from that exchange, I promise you.
Yes, it suddenly started making sense, more sense.
Yeah.
The difference between common and basic.
Yeah. And the moment you do it direct, you do a final approach fix. That is going to screw up things a little bit more. But you see, the experts, they know it. I mean, Zibo and Sasso immediately came up with it. I didn't know that. Anyway.
Please check that
Well,
the flight level
it
is set
makes
correctly.
sense because
Please
when
check
you're
that the
within
landing
the
altitude is set
environments of
correctly.
an airfield, you don't want it swapping backwards and forwards, do you?
Yes. No. Yeah. The only problem is some people, like this user in question, did the direct to miles and miles and miles up, and that basically changed things a little bit
Screwed
for
it
him.
up, yeah.
I will only announce the SOP action.
Linda's, this is the third time I'm telling her to only do certain things, but she does everything.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Let her do her thing. Okay, let's see. We've got 148. Just going to continue setting up while she's doing her thing.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb
Pre-flight
now.
procedure
Climb,
complete.
Crossing. Climb. Climb. Crossing.
Thank you, Linda.
I'm ready for pre-flight checklist.
So we're only going up to 280 Mac. So if we need to climb, we need to maybe make a hold again or something. If we want to play around a bit.
Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now.
Well,
increase climb. Increase climb. Increase
I mean,
descend.
that we
Increase descend.
checked on in the
Maintain
last
vertical speed.
update. Mind
Maintain vertical speed.
is this the first one where he's mentioned Twkster's new flight model, or was that in the earlier?
There was 2 other previous models, and then this is the second model still, as far as I know.
Okay, so perhaps we ought to check the upper altitudes then.
We can try climb, yeah. Hello, Marius.
Yeah.
Uncle John is not here, Dave, so I don't know, man.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
As far as I know, I'm going to go to the right. Hopefully that's the... Yes.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Let's get maybe you on the bus.
Oh, the other one is to check that you can restart the APU after it's shut down, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not aware of that one, Mac.
Well, that was one of the things that was reported by...
Could be. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Mac this week was exceptionally busy. Today, I took the day off to go do the flying. So I didn't pretty much look at too many things.
All doors and
One
hatches
of
are
our
closed,
men
ready
in
to
the
connect.
dev room.
Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, I just need to answer this, Mac. Give me a second.
Okay. Good evening, viewers. By all accounts, this should be a major improvement in stability, flight model,
Tow connected.
and
Bypass pin
everything.
inserted. Release
With
parking
what's
brake.
gone on we've had 3 dev releases. This is the first open release for everybody.
Yeah.
Should have got rid of porpoising.
Yes. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm back. I had an urgent message that I had to quickly attend to. Sorry about that. Mac, you were saying something about the dev room?
I'll find the message and I'll come back to you.
Okay. Before start procedure. No, she's not listening. And there she crashes out. Well, it's the speech engine that crashes out. Let me just restart it. I hope it doesn't crash my sim. Let's save everything quickly. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's can get this thing restarted.
Speech engine restart.
It's
Before start procedure. Go for it, Mac.
a comment was, at the moment it's not possible to turn on the APU again for some minutes after it has been switched off. Video with clarification is
procedure.
in the tracker. That's a
Oh, that.
hint to
Oh, yeah, that's Mark.
posted.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Mark. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tested that, and I remember seeing that now that you mention it.
So maybe that's one that you can test.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Starting pushback, you may start your engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. N2.
Is Linda's outfit temperature?
Operation complete. Set
Because
parking brake.
sometimes she just got a white blouse on, hasn't she?
Disconnecting toes.
No,
Standby.
never. She's always got this
Oh.
on Mac.
Engine start
There's
procedure.
apparently,
Okay, so-
I asked Eugenie why she's got the jacket on, and he said the animation is too jaggedy and broken underneath. That's why they
Okay.
put the outer layer on, just to cover the broken pieces, because, you know, she's going to
Okay,
look all over
yeah,
it sometimes.
Don't know what made me think that then.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. She is in different outfits, I think, in different aircraft. I might be mistaken. Oh, no, you know what? It's the male Sandy that was in the JarDesign A320. He was without the jacket, I think,
Toes
if I
Okay.
recall
disconnected.
correctly.
Bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Before taxi procedure. I think that might be what you saw or remember or something.
Procedure.
And in the BMDG, as far as I know, she doesn't have the jacket on. She's only got the shirt.
That might be it.
Yeah, that might be it.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Right, okay. Taxi light on. Good evening, into Sims. Dave, I know some guys that have actually repainted her to suit their needs, but from JarDesign official, I don't think you're going to get a different one. Maybe ask somebody to just repaint her for you.
Good evening.
Hello, Sasso.
Oh,
Hello.
the professionals are here.
Yes.
Hello.
Sasso,
Yeah.
I missed you by my side today.
What's up?
I went to fly the Beach 1900 and the Seneca in the real world simulators.
Oh man. Oh no, man.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll share some screenshots, well, photos with you that I took. Let me just get in the air and I'll show you.
Yeah,
It
no
was
worries.
lovely. It was lovely.
I can imagine, man. That's appropriate.
Yeah. That Beach 1900, it's the first time ever I've flown it. And man, it was lively. That is one heck of an aircraft. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Turboprop as well, out of your comfort zone, isn't it, Sasso?
Yeah, it
Sorry?
was.
Turboprop, be out of your
Yeah.
comfort zone a bit, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's lively,
Yeah.
Mac. Very sensitive. You've got to be
Yeah,
careful with that
definitely.
one.
Yeah.
When I
not
got
like
in
a
this, when I got in the Seneca, I just smiled and breathed a sigh of relief, because it's so much slower. It feels like you in like a snail all of a sudden.
You know, the thing is, the jet has a response time.
Yeah.
The prop is immediate.
Yeah.
Well, that's dependent upon what sort of turboprop it is.
Yeah.
Depends whether, because you can get constant speed turboprops and
Right, let's taxi to this place. Hello, RNSX. That's Ryan, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, Ryan. Ek sien jy het jou naam daar gesit. How are you doing? Hello, Papa Mike. I think I missed
In
the...
my place in South Italy, there is bad weather and a red alert zone for all day, Catania, whatever. The wind down there now is 120, 30 gusting 43
well,
with moderate rain. So it's gonna be fun. I'm going there with the xEnviro.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna see what we can play.
no. Are you on standby or time
Just
off?
off. Yeah, strangely, but I'm off.
Awesome.
This weekend. Very strange.
Ryan,
Neil, did you make note South Italy for bad weather?
Yeah, you were saying earlier he wants to also fly from this area somewhere up north, but yeah. Excellent, Papa Mike. No, that's good. That's good to hear. Ryan, I'm okay. I hope you're okay there. How's the family? Hello, Krister, and I hope you enjoy the flight. I'm going to relax now. Me and Mac already started talking. Maybe we must taste something and all. But Mac, you know what? We work so hard. We might as well just enjoy one flight without working. You know that?
You sure?
I don't know.
Should we break an engine or something?
Look. I did a one engine landing in the Beach 1900 and a full 2 engine out with the Seneca today. So I've had enough of engines fail on me. I think we need to pay the ground crew a little bit more, make sure it's more reliable.
The engineer need to work. The engineer.
Yeah. Yes, but that's how those simulators. I tell you where I was today. It is, as it's world class, it is so stunning.
Look at these clouds.
Into Sims, I'm glad. I was wondering how many people I did influence to get xEnviro. Now listen, this is now 1.35 test 10. And apparently this has got newer clouds. So we're going to test it. We're going to see what it looks like. And you're going to enjoy it with me. And then you'll know a little bit of what you can expect. All right. Okay. We can actually just go a little bit forward. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
This layout of this airport is not what
Before
we see
takeoff
on the
procedure
charts.
complete. Ready for before takeoff
Oh
checklist.
my goodness.
Are you flying 21 then, Sasso?
That's it. Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
I'm a bit fast, so I'm doing a bit of kind of Cobra style.
No, fair enough.
Because why? Because you can.
Runway
And you know what you're doing.
I'm a bit fast.
By the way, you taught me something with that story that we discussed, you and me and Zibo in the dev room. I didn't know that's how it worked. Thank you for that.
That was a nice masterclass, that was.
Stabilized.
Yeah. There you go, Krister.
Takeoff thrust set.
We are a bit dying fast.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
19 knot wind. Look at that. Man, I'm kicking hard left here.
V1.
Rolling into that wind. Get the nose. Turn on immediately at liftoff. Wow. Gotta be careful not to let the wind get in there under that wing on the right.
Well, yeah.
Acceleration altitude.
Yes, it is a replacement, but it's more than that, Dave. It is a whole environmental replacement. It changes the skies and the atmosphere and a whole bunch of things, you know, not just the clouds. It's a whole different thing.
Fantastic. It's fantastic. That's what we can say.
Thank you, Blackbird. We all say the same. This is,
The other thing to point out, Nico, as far as xEnviro goes, it's on sale at the moment
Yes.
until this beta or alpha is out to the public.
they say they're trying to get all the old missing pieces back in. It will be on special until then. So, guys, if you want it, go grab it, you know. Just make sure that you're on a PC. It's not supporting Mac and Linux yet. That's coming later. Yeah, we'll check the bleed air.
So anybody who buys it, are these alpha betas open to the public yet or not?
No, not at all.
No.
Not these
okay.
ones, no.
Flaps up
Yeah.
and set.
So you won't get the clouds and whatever that Nico's showing you currently.
Yeah, that's coming. They still come.
Good. So we are at 10 miles. We can try to do this.
Blackbird, I think you're correct about the Explain 11 version, but you're going to have to wait a while for Zibo to get to it. It's just not a priority right now to work on the Explain 11 model. My best advice to you is to really get into Explain 12 like we have here. It's a game changer. It's a totally different ballgame.
Appreciate that Explain 12 benefits from a little bit more computer power compared with 11 now.
Yeah. Ryan, just to come back to you, we don't use Ortho in the old sense anymore. This is what we call AutoOrtho. So it works more like FS 2020. It literally downloads the Ortho while you're flying. So you don't have the space requirement that you used to have with normal ortho. You're still stuck in the old days. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, $49.99 on the website. That's the sales price, yes. Because usually it's $69.99 or $79.99, something like that. Thank you, Thunder.
The only thing we heard recently was there's no promise when this update will be released. So don't
Yeah.
think you'll buy an offer this week
Flight level
and
100.
necessarily
Landing
get
lights
the
switches
update
off.
next week.
Exactly. Yeah, you're looking at about 200 gigabyte. I'm teetering on about 200 gigabyte in total, Ryan.
Look at this color, guys. Exactly as real as it.
And the reason Zipa doesn't charge is because it's not his model, it's a laminar model. You can't make money on someone else's work. So he initially started with a laminar model. The actual fuselage is laminar's property. The flight model is now taken totally away from laminar. It's a Twkster flight model, and then obviously we've got the Zibomod putting the systems in there. So it's a basic hybrid, you know, but it's principle. I think that's one of the reasons why I love Zibo, the man, Lubos, the man, so much. He's a very principle-based person. I can deal with him because I always know where I stand with him because of principle. You know, he's not a farting around kind of a guy that messes people around and talk big and, you know, do little and things like that. He's a stand-up guy. Eh?
The other thing is doing it for love. And
Yeah.
we don't have to have something just because got to get it on the market or
Yeah.
the frequent updates is.
I think in essence for me, speaking personally, is this has become a lifestyle. It's more than just an aircraft. It's part of my life. It's one of my kids now, you know.
Yeah.
And Zibo's like a brother to me, you know. So there's more to what you just see. It's not just a product. It's about family now. It's about much more than what you think. Yes, Dave is correct. You can send a donation. If you look in the show notes below the video, you'll see there. There's a specific line that says Zibo, the man himself. There's his link. You can go put some money in his account there, eh?
Yeah. Many of us have over time.
Oh, Mac, I've given him a good couple of dollars too, even from my side.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sponsoring the server for the torrents and, you know, everything I do, I still give money to Ziba. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Approaching transition.
Yeah. You work so hard.
Dimitri, welcome. Yeah, no, keep the screen open in the background.
That's the
Transition
wind I'm
altitude.
gonna get. I'm gonna get the wind shear, yeah. The minimum can I mean, I have 10 knots up here, and on the ground is gusting 42. So there is something happening. 30 gusting 43 on the ground. There you go. We lost the runway. Bye. Oh.
Look at this effect flying through the clouds. Wow.
Yeah.
That's something coming over the hill that's causing that.
It could be even the sea. Water from the sea with this crazy wind. Oh,
Yes,
look at the wind
Blackbird.
now. Boom. The wind is in. Look at the speed. Haha. Okay, that's fun.
Yes, Blackbird. Sorry, I'm trying to get a word in there too. So yes, yeah, I configure my aircraft to have everything in. In my Mango livery, for instance, I configured it to be the Mango aircraft that I used to jump seat in. You know, it's nostalgic. It means a lot to me to have it that way. In the 600 of level up, I have a certain set, 700 certain set, 800 same as Zibo, everything is in there. 900, there's one or two things I also changed, but in Zibomod, I've got all the bells and whistles.
What happened to the speed? My God.
I didn't see what happened.
Oh man, wait. I'm losing the runway.
Oh,
There it is. Oh, definitely crosswind, that's for certain.
Yeah, but now he's headwind.
Yeah. Beautiful, sir. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
You're able to keep it on the runway.
Wow. Wow.
Was that full rudder or not?
Oh yeah. Full rudder in. Well, that's xEnviro, guys. Anyway.
very nice.
It's very nice.
Amazing.
Hey, Magnus, welcome.
Crazy.
Yeah, thanks for that. It looks really amazing. Sasso's playing here on the side. I'm just not streaming his video that he's showing us, but he's enjoying himself with his xEnviro. He doesn't have my version, obviously. He's got the released version, but it looks so cool.
Okay, let's try again.
Sasso,
1000 to
Yeah.
level off.
can I quickly show my pictures of today and then you can continue again?
Yeah. Gonna backtrack in the meantime. What do you wanna show me?
I'll show you now. I'm changing my screen. Just log on to my screen. Tell me
Yeah.
when you see this stuff. Ah, come on.
I got it.
All right. Okay, I just want to
Oh man, that's nice.
share it with the guys on stream as well. So for the guys joining late, this is where I spend my day. This is the Beach 1900 simulator. This is a real CAA certified. I saw all the certification documents and all. You can
Yeah,
do up to 60 hours of your ATPL in this thing, eh?
that's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can do the IFR training there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
That's the
And it-
HSI. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is all built around all the original equipment. These were the
Yes.
two circuits that I was flying, and it's all hand
Nice.
flown. No cheating. And
Autopilot. Yeah.
yeah, no cheating. No, so this was all done, with Chris with me. This is the Seneca. I'll go a bit closer. This is what the
Yes,
Seneca
that's
one looks like.
the G1000.
Yes. Yeah. So this is me flying around Cape Town. All of their simulators, all the CAA certified ones, are all using X-Plane 10. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
So that's it. Just wanted to show you that. That's it.
Fantastic, man. Yeah, I remember when I did my IR training there. Oh my God, guys, look at this weather. Look how the rain is going with the direction of wind as well. Weather pretty.
Let me get back to my chat quickly.
When just really.
Blackbird, if you can do that, go for it. Like I said, this is a test version, but have a look at the last couple of streams I've been doing with all the various different tests. Okay, Andre has been upgrading the clouds, changing the clouds. So you'll see different cloud formations at different, times in my streams, But this is brilliant. I just love it. And let me show you Sasso's video quickly. Okay, so I'm going to just put Sasso there. That's him now live flying for us. He's using the released version of xEnviro that's available to the public when you buy it. And you're in Bergamo, right?
No, I'm in Reggio Calabria.
Oh,
Lima
okay.
India Charlie Romeo, where it's gusty wind at the moment.
All right. Dave, and your question, no, it's not full motion, but I dare you to tell me it's not full motion when you fly it. When you are in these simulators, it is as good as full motion. There is no difference. Your mind tells you it's full motion. Promise you, it is just so good. The basic Seneca, I did not ask the price of the Beach 1900, but that basic Seneca one, the cost to build is around about 4 million South African rand. So that is quite significant, to build that thing, and it's absolutely, like I said, certified to be true to the real thing.
Look at the wind. My God. Came back, my friend was not able to land there today.
Hello, Alex.
Was that in real life, you mean?
Yeah. They had to divert.
Was that the visibility that caused it, or the wind?
No, I think the wind. The wind is the problem there. Yeah, wind becomes the main factor.
It happens, Blackbird. That's a silly laminar thing.
Just wanna play again with this approach. Try to arrive more stable. Just wanna try to be more stable with the approach.
Well, we want to see if you can actually land this thing.
Wind is a problem. So 711, 431, 30 land. Just want to open a bit to the left, then go through the waypoint. My God, what a weather.
I'm doing the RNAV Yankee on the runway 22 with the chord CAUDE transition into Amarillo, if that is directed to me.
Over.
Hello, Joe. Good afternoon. Hope you are well.
How's the new flight model feels, Jasper?
I really like it.
Good evening, Nico.
Good evening, over.
Without pushing.
No problem.
Evening, Soso.
Hello.
Mac, and the rest.
Slow down. Just doing a crazy turn, but this way we get worse.
I want to see your rudder sensitivity after this landing, Soso.
Have you seen it?
And I want to see the sensitivity setting.
Now it's 0.
Your rudder.
It's all resetted. It's all resetted to 0 with the new flight model.
Oh, you did. Oh, you reset it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Umar. Hakan and I talk behind the scenes on WhatsApp. We've got contact that way. He's been up on Discord once or twice, but he struggles, because he needs to use a VPN to get here. So he prefers to talk with WhatsApp.
Now you see, guys, here there is no wind, and between 1,700 something, a crazy wind came. That's what trigger go around.
I think I'm going to land before you land, the way I look at how you're doing your stream there. Are you on your way down?
Yeah, I have the runway in front of me.
Okay.
That's the wind. Now is that wind?
I'm expecting 14 knots on the nose coming from the front and 13 knots from the side, from the right-hand side when I land.
I can see now they release a new meter, 120.27 gusting 42. Light rain, scatter at 4,500, 16 degrees, 1016. So let's put these on. Now, here down. Because the wind is gonna jump up and down, up and down. So I wanna slow down. Try to have the lowest speed possible. Try to maintain, even forget the gas. Try to be on the good side.
What do you reckon your crosswind element is, given that headwind?
30 degrees, it's gonna be 42. The cross is gonna be around between 15 and 20 knots.
Yeah, so quite well within limit.
Yeah,
then.
but you see, the problem is the moment is a stable wind. Now it's gonna turn 120, but look, we are losing the runway, and now the fun is gonna start, because we're gonna lose the runway because the wind is hitting the mountain, turning around and create the rotor. So that's the worst direction you can get as a wind. Let's save. There we go. You see? That's a wind shear.
Would that in real life be an automatic go around?
Yes. There will be the wind shear escape maneuver first, followed by the go around.
Yeah.
Now let's try to recover this approach. So I got flop 30, which is good. Got the speed back. Just define missed approach that we did.
While you're watching Sasso there in the corner, I'm going to start setting up for my landing here.
You see the wind now?
Yeah.
Change completely direction.
Yeah.
That's what is creating the problem. I need 151 on the track.
Starting to grab now, yeah.
Wow. It's just crazy.
That's not your first time landing, is it, Sasso?
Well, the landing.
Your internet is pumping out very slow, so it looks like a slideshow for us, by the way.
It's all right on Discord, so yeah.
Yeah, it's okay in Discord.
Fine on Discord.
Yeah, once it, remember, I get it about Discord, then I pump it out again. So it is not as smooth on my stream as it should be. 956 to 9.5.
What is he doing? Flop. Oh.
Okay. I'm just quickly meeting the guys on Discord so I can actually answer you. Blackbird, in some brief, when you do your downloads of your FMS / whatever files, okay, there's a new file that they made for Zibomod. So it's called the Zibo 738, I think, something like that file that you need to download. It's an XML file. It contains all the wins, all the performance data, any and everything that you need to set up the FMC. All right. So in the old days, we used to use the FMS file, and the FMS file is good for your company root. But when you want more, when you want all the performance data and everything else, you know, the whole kit and caboodle, then you need to download that Zibo XML file, put it in your output FMS plans folder, and then every time you do an uplink, you will read from there. Right, so that's that. Let's set our ILSs. No, we're doing RNAV, so there's nothing like that. We're going to, we don't even have WAS here. We're just going to do normal LNAV, VNAV. Right, so there's nothing really here to do. So let's just take the ILS out of default. It sets up everything, including the wins. The XML file includes all the wins, everything. Okay, if you want just the company root, you're going to take the FMS file. Okay, but if you look on my YouTube channel, there should be videos about it. I think I can't even remember. I know I do it in stream, and I've taught everybody how to use it, but it's there. Yeah, that's how it works. Right, what else did I want to do? Oh, yes. 956. Right. Now what we're going to do, the RNAV actually works off the FMC. So we're going to let the FMC dictate what we do. We want 4060. 4060. The only thing that we want is we don't want an ILS active, okay? There is an ILS on this runway as far as I know. I might be mistaken, but I think I did see one earlier. But we're doing RNAV, so we're just putting VOR up. There is no VOR on my chart, so I don't have a frequency to set it. But basically what happens is in your FMC, in your arrival, as it has been set up, you tell it we're doing RNAV-Y on 22, and you give it all the different bits of information, and then the aircraft, it will use the FMC to literally go down. So that is our decision altitude. But the actual runway is at 3,606. Now, to prevent the MCP from actually stopping the descent, I'm going to go down a bit. So I'm going to go to 3,000. Let's make it 3,800. Right, so from there on, that's about 200 foot above the deck, and then we'll take over and we'll fly it from there. Absolutely, Joe. I tell you what, this fix 21 is like a culmination of a lot of dreams coming true. It solved a lot of problems. Yeah, the WAS isn't available on this actual approach. I didn't go through and see if there were any WAS codes on any of the other approaches, but on this one, I'll know. Right, I think that's it. We've done our bit. There's our TD and our decel. Right, and remember, this is just a alpha test version still. So there you can see two different sets of clouds, different versions of clouds converging there. Looks interesting. Well, at least we've got the HUD, you know, and our HUD is really nice. It works really well. So apart from the infrared bit that's not there, it's, you know, fully operational. Yeah, I've seen some pretty nifty ones with artificial, what do they call it? There's a specific name there. Oh, almost had it. Synthetic vision. Yeah, that's a game changer. That. Let me open this story here with the guys on Discord again. Yes, Steve, yes. I'm back. Into Sims, I've put my feelers out towards the suppliers to hear what they're saying. I've had a few promises made towards me, but nothing's happened yet. So come Monday, it's a week later, I'm going to follow up with them again and we'll see what they say.
Out of interest, Nico,
Yeah.
looking at 5090s, one of the products about to be released has got 5 fans on it.
Wow. Thanks, Into Sims. Yeah, I'm feeling my battery's busy running out slightly, so I need a bit of luck. This is interesting. Look at this plowed field there. Yeah. I saw I don't know what you call it, the grid. Let's call it the grid of how the clouds look behind the scenes. And it's interesting. I don't claim to be able to understand exactly how it works, but everything works in a grid. And you'll see with Active Sky and sometimes with the real world weathering explained as well, it always, well, not always, sometimes gives you the impression it was like somebody took a plow into a land. You know, you get all these streaks and there you can see it. And then it's up to the software to manipulate it, you know, to give it the fluffiness and the textures and the form and things like that. I know it's a test version. I said it earlier just to, you know, reiterate to the people. Anyway, I'm showing this on the screen because you can tell Andre, or I can tell Andre to come have a look here. You know, it's interesting. But you can clearly see the grid. Look at this piece of cloud coming out here. Krister, behind the scenes, the weather always, the clouds is always in a grid format, always. And it's up to the software then to manipulate it to make it look differently. In this instance, we just saw the grid a little bit more defined. You say there's a canyon somewhere here.
Nico, can you try to turn it off and on again?
On my way.
Oh my god.
Hello, dumper. Direct brakes.
That was fun.
There's the grid starting.
The last one was okay as well, huh? Sasa?
Yeah. You know,
Hello,
unfortunately
Arman.
with the
So
unique
which year-
radar and everything is
Yeah, so you reset your sensitivity of your rudder again.
Hello,
I
Vaughan.
resetted everything, huh?
Yeah.
I think we've flown
Yeah,
out of the
because-
clouds now, Magnus.
Because I'm still at 8, but I'll go to 21 now.
There is nothing on the radar.
It fixed itself back there now.
Yeah. Why do you have such a big zero area?
Because I don't want any input at the beginning, otherwise it's sensitive.
Okay, because I need to have that that horizontal line just slightly up to have a bit of rudder in the beginning, because else it gets too harsh in the beginning. So I put that first point up, let's say 2, 3, 4 millimeters or something. It's a nice feeling in the beginning, because then you can correct very small differences.
Okay. Yeah, with the new flight model, I just resetted all these to 0.
Yeah, okay.
It's really nice. Wow. Wow.
Ready for descent procedure.
What a day down there. Like. Guys, I will go to have some dinner. I will talk with you in the next couple of days.
Okay. Enjoy, Sasa.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
Bye. Bye-bye.
I should have switched it off and back on earlier, Magnus, because now we've flown right out of these clouds. I'll do it sooner next time. I do Blackbird, especially when I do lots of testing here by myself. I obviously work from home as well, so it's easy enough to switch this thing on and let it run in the background. And every now and then I use the pause at top of descent option as well, you know, because You need to rush out. You don't want to miss the landing, eh? Looks beautiful. Yeah, so this thing is so stable now that Zibo fixed that porpoising.
Approach top of descent.
Yeah, I tend to let SimBrief decide my flight level, looking at weather and things. There we go. Ek is under. Hello, Andreas. It's already available, Andreas. You can go and fetch it already. It was released, let me see, about two and a quarter hours ago. It was released approximately. The run is 13,500 foot. That's 4,115 meters. Andreas, I've got a 500 megabit fiber for download and 200 for upload. I only use idle reverse in most instances. Usually, the full reverses will be used on a wet runway or a very short runway. Otherwise, it's idle reverse. Look, the only function a reverse has, really, of significance in the Boeing is to cool the brakes. It's got nothing to do with, you know, additional mega braking. You know, it assists with pulling the brakes, because the shorter the runway is, the higher you're going to set your auto brake. Right? So you want to keep those brakes operational so they don't seize up or brake. Idle reverse is good enough. That too, noise abatement is a big thing.
Nico,
Yeah.
where was the cloud grid geographically?
Let's see if I can get some point for you. The closest airport will be Kilo Charlie Delta Sierra. It was in that region.
Can you repeat?
Kilo Charlie Delta Sierra. KCDS. That was around about there.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Blackbird, I'm not too familiar with all the technicalities. If Sasso was here, he could tell you all the actual Boeing technical specs and requirements and technicalities. What I told you is what I know. So we'll have to wait until he comes back and then maybe ask him. But I don't think he's coming back tonight. It'll be in a different stream then. Yeah, but the big problem of going down rabbit holes like that is you sometimes get a joker that does put out wrong information, or he puts out his limited information, you know, so you've got to be careful with that. Exactly. And Reddit, for instance, I've read a whole bunch of absolute garbage on there. I rely on our own real-world pilots here and the actual experts to explain things to me, because there's just so much chance of you getting bad info or half info, you know, and then you make the wrong assumptions to end it all. It's like somebody here on Discord said the other day that he's heard of a lot of people having problem with the steering in the Zibomod. You know, you hear a lot of nonsense if you don't know what you're talking about, and it's difficult for people to discern the difference if they don't know anybody on the inside that can tell them the story, you know. And if you don't read the manuals and things like that, it happens. Lots of nonsense beliefs get created. Just somebody mentions something and someone else runs away with it. You know what? We had this discussion about pilots, what pilots know and what Zibo know. Zibo knows much more than some of the pilots, for the very simple reason he needs to know how the systems work to build the systems behind the scenes. The pilots are not taught exactly how the system works. The pilot is there to fly the aircraft and to know what to do, okay? And sometimes then also in an emergency, but they don't have the systems depth, you know? So there are times that Zibo knows much more than the pilots, promise you. And in real world, it's not required for them to know it anyway, so they don't know it. Hello, B737 Sydney, welcome.
Landing lights switches on.
Exactly. It's irrelevant. Right, so we're getting closer. I think I better start thinking of sitting upright here. Beautiful, beautiful farmlands here. Wow. Nice. Let's get settled. There you go, Magnus. Absolutely. Yeah, just like any other job. Hello, John. Yeah, Sydney, if I don't see it, I won't be able to help you. There was a discontinuity in this flight as well. Let me actually show you, and then you just have to handle it. So let me just quickly get it on screen here. If you look here, there is a clear discontinuity between that waypoint and that waypoint. So in the FMC, I had to go to the legs page, and I physically had to lift the one up into the box, to clear the discontinuity. So it happens. I mean, it's part of real world. You just need to know when to fix it and how to fix it. That's all. So that's part of the training that you probably still need. Yeah, especially in the US, discontinuities are abundant. There's a lot of discontinuities in the US because of the way they actually build their routes. Why don't I have control? Oh, I'm dumb. Let me look back up. Change the wrong thing. There we go. Right. Can't see the runway yet. Probably there. In the Zibomod, yeah, there's your checklists. All right, so everything is there. In the settings, you can set it to a short version or a long version. This is FCOM based, so this is the actual proper full checklist. Or here on the on the dashboard, you click there, and there's a checklist for you. You can use that one as well. Right, click in the top middle, and it puts it away. I've also got a training checklist for the guys that are really raw, that starts out from the beginning, from scratch. That does help a lot. So let's just look around. Yeah, in America, they've got ATC almost everywhere. Some of their SIDs and stars starts and stops way off base. And they're not even close to the lip in the runway. Sydney, there's another feature in the Zibo EFB that you can enable. You can enable the arrows. So as you do the checklist, you will see arrows pop up on the screen that shows you where everything is. The Zibomod is really friendly in that regard, but you need to read the EFB guide. Okay, so start with install guide, then read the EFB guide. You're going to have to study a little bit, otherwise you're just never going to have the full experience, eh? Right, we have Ian available, so we can actually use Ian if we wanted to. It's a bit skew. I'm not going to do that because then I'm going to have to turn in a little bit more. I'll just hand fly it when we get there.
Good luck, Captain.
Thank you so much.
Landing checklist.
I don't see a runway. That's my... Oh, there it is. I just wanted to say, wow, that's a bit of a concern now. John, are you asking in terms of to chat with him? Because Discord is the real-time one. You always use Discord to chat with Level Up or even us, okay? Otherwise, if you have problems and you need to log support, the forum will be the best one to go to. So which one do you have? Do you actually have the correct forum details? Do you have the actual Level Up Discord server? Are you connected? Can you talk to those guys? That's the best way. Just talk directly to them on Discord. For support, I would, however, suggest go to the forum, because in Discord things get written over very quickly. You know, there's just too much traffic on Discord for it to be seriously used for support.
1000 to level off.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
All right, 3 greens, flaps 30, green light. All right, we're ready to go and try our luck.
Approaching 2-2.
All right, speed brake is on.
Approaching decision height.
500.
500.
Cleared to land runway 22.
Minimums.
Minimum.
400.
I can try answer you, but I don't know if the rest of the team will work in the same way. So the best is to ask your question. Let's see if I can answer you.
200.
What problems are you having? Are you sure you're on the latest version? That's the next question.
100.
Are you really on the latest version? Because there's been 2 updates already.
20. 10.
Oh, that's a long landing.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlock.
See,
Oh,
now
nice
I'll,
job.
it's still a nice job, yeah, but it was a bit long. So anyway, now I can use a little bit more reverses than just idle. Yeah, this is XP Realistic that I'm using for the shakes.
60 knots.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Yeah. Great
Well,
landing.
this is the very first time in my life I've landed here at this airport. Never been here before.
Nice one, Nico.
Thank you. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure complete. Flaps up and set.
John, coming back to your question about the level up, I don't have that. So my suggestion is, first of all, delete your level up, make a new one. Then make sure that you have the latest C++ if you're a Windows user. Make sure that your system can actually run it properly because it's got the correct software for it. You know, make sure Explain is updated. Then try again. That's going to be my answer to you if you go to the Discord anyway. You know, get rid of what you have because it's not supposed to vibrate. So it tells me that either it's a bad install or you have an add-on. Like I have Xperialistic. You know, you might have forgotten your Xperialistic on a test mode or something. So, you know, make sure you don't have any other plugins and stuff installed that makes it vibrate because it's not supposed to. Absolutely not. There's not much in this place, huh? So I hope you guys liked the flight. I did. It was short and sweet, and I got my fix for the day. I have to go think about tomorrow morning's flight still. I'm loving this new Zibomod. For the guys,
I think
Mac.
This could be favorite keep or
Yes.
well.
Yeah. And for the guys using the x-plane.to website, I did update it there as well. So you can grab the full copy there. Because we consider this one a stable version, so you guys can go grab it. There's a freaking fence right there. Yeah. I don't know where the lines are, so I'm just going to make my own beeline. There's got to be a pickup here somewhere. I think this will be it. There we go. There we go. And that's it. Brake set. Yes. Thank you, Dave. I was thinking about saying something. For the guys using the VA, there's a massive update for the A cars. Okay, it's not so straightforward, it seems. My best advice for you guys is go into Explain Resources plugins, delete the plugins folder that is there, then do this update. When you set your settings, for some reason we always have to do it twice now. Okay, I've helped some people already. They have to do it twice. So you have to grab the correct URL, your API key, set up your Explain. There is the copy plugin to Explain. So once you've deleted the old one, copy the new one. It will then work with this one, and then you just have to, you know, run through the settings. It's very important to keep the update channel on. Discord is not really a bother. I don't know what to do with it really. But the update channel to make sure you keep this thing up to date is very important. And then you'll see it looks really different. It's, you know, there's your OFP. I like this. This is really nice. This is the actual flight. Now it's searching for flights. I can't stop my flight. Anyway, we'll stop the flight just now. So if you guys struggle, please use the VA's VA support room. I've already explained it there. Scroll up a little bit, just read. We've discussed it at length there, but if you still have problems, let us know. Okay, post in the VA support room, not any other room, because it defeats the object of having a support room. And then we'll just help you guys get going again. All right, so Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
You too, John. Thank you. All right, that's it. We are deboarding, doing our thing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 800 Zulu, God willing. We'll go fly somewhere in Europe again because it's daylight there.
Shutdown procedure complete.
I'm currently located at Madrid, so we'll probably do Madrid somewhere. Okay, so we'll set something like that on Discord, and then you guys can just pick it up there. Right, so thank you so much. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nico.
Bye bye, Nico.
Thanks, Nico.